The Quran is the Islamic holy book. Written in Arabic, it is said to be the divine word of God passed directly to Muhammad. Muhammad did not write down the Quran himself. Some of it may have been dictated during his lifetime, but much remains scattered in written fragments and in the memory of his followers after his death. After Muhammad's death, followers of Islam forged a vast empire that extended from Spain and North Africa to Southeast Asia. Islam spread widely because Muslims everywhere belonged to the same community of believers, all worshiping the same God and reading the same holy book in the same language, regardless of what country they lived in or what their native language was. The building for worship used by Muslims is the mosque. Mosques are designed after Muhammad's home in Medina, which had a surrounding courtyard and columned hall. They are often decorated with geometric floral designs and elaborate patterns. These designs are used because Islam forbids imitating God's work by imitating living creatures in religious art. Five times a day, a cry echoes through Muslim communities. It's the muezzin, the holy crier, calling all Muslims to pray. Everywhere in the world, Muslims stop and kneel in the direction of Mecca and recite prayers to Allah 5 times a day, at dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and nightfall. This ritual has been part of Muslim daily life since the 7th century. Muslims follow the 5 pillars of Islam. They define duties that must be performed, declaring one's faith, ritual prayer, charity, spiritual discipline and fasting, and pilgrimage. The Quran's 114 chapters, or surahs, also include teachings on basic human rights and tolerance for other religions. In some Islamic cultures, it's common for women to wear veils, but women can also share many of the same responsibilities and rights as men. Some practices of Islam, such as taking more than one wife, are observed by very few modern Muslims. Today, fewer than 1/5 of the Muslims in the world are Arabs. Followers of Islam can now be found around the globe. And it all began in the deserts of the Arabian Peninsula 1400 years ago.
Did you know Ramadan is the 9th month of the Muslim lunar calendar year? It commemorates the first revelation of the Quran. During this period, Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset and dedicate themselves to prayer and contemplation. The last day of Ramadan is celebrated by a day of feasting.